2023, new year. At the end of the day, every day is a new day, so the new year shouldn't change how you see things or how you go about things. It should still be according to your plan. Stay away from those who celebrate uh, holidays but don't celebrate your victories. Stay away from those who um, distance you or distance themselves from you around the holidays because you have more than others doesn't give them a right for you to give to them and you shall not receive. I believe the person who made thou shalt give and not receive was a poor person or someone that never could give and just wanted people to keep giving. You know, um, any any living being wants something back or wants something as well as giving a gift as well. Um, Even as shows appreciation. Even the greatest of successful people definitely want gifts. And think of this analogy: what successful woman don't want no gifts? I believe she will want all the gifts just because she's successful, so she can tell people that yeah, I get anything I want. So when a man is successful or has more value than others, he don't deserve a gift. He's supposed to be, well, you got everything, and you run off with the gift he got you that you really wanted. See, people don't care to get to know who's in charge or who's a provider or who's the one blessing everyone. They don't care what they need or what he want because it only matters what they want to need because they're gonna get it if they ask them and beg enough or play emotional games or mental games. But the thing is so crazy is women can't be in that situation a man in because a woman gonna self-destruct. She's gonna say everything that a man would say, and she's gonna get support behind it. But when a man calls out the people, the users, the abusers, it's his fault. So who heart is bigger, the man or the woman? Another thing, when a man gets successful or a man becomes providing more, he loses his peers or friends or social. He has to social with new people, and there's nothing to him. But a woman has to keep her same significant friends for years, and she doesn't believe that their envious or their jealousy can distract them. That doesn't make any sense. Um, there's plenty of men I cut off in my life because they was not on what I was on. And to this day, they're still on what they're on, and they're mad I'm on what I'm on, but I don't give a fuck. And they probably got explanations. I'm sure they got explanations because I know them. They got explanations. They tell people this and that, and it's a contradiction between themselves because they're gonna show love and then show hate. But that's the part of the game. Women can't do that. Women gonna care about what they sister or they cousin or they best friend or so and so they grew up with said or thought about them. So you're gonna always be less than what you should be because you care about somebody to say. Women tell their relationship problems to other women, and when that other woman get them advice, that other woman will call them and remind them, remember what we talked about, girl? Make sure you, and she'll ruin your whole situation. That man could be paying for everything, all type of shit, or be guiding you to a newer life, or even just keeping your peace or keeping you happy. With whatever you got going on. This lady that don't got nobody just ruined your whole life and put you in a situation where now this man that was your everything don't even look at you the same and not dealing with you. Cause see, when a man, once you cross us, you cross our loyalty or our peace, it's over with. Ain't nothing we can talk about. You could be the prettiest woman in the world, but man, nobody trying to fuck no more. Your ass annoying. Who want to get annoyed after they bust a nut? Shit, not I. So it's like people gotta wake up. You know what I'm saying? And then people don't understand. It's a certain race of people that came from another country that still it still goes on where they have multiple wives and it's one man. They don't believe in cheating. There's no such thing as cheating because that'll be your wife and you bring her to the family. But Americanized people, the Europeans cheat. They had whores, they had brothels, they had places of business so they can mess with other people because it wasn't just women, so they can mess with other people while their wives is at home because they was dissatisfied with their wives because their wives, whatever. Everybody Americanized is cheating when a certain race of people go outside, but when a female race of people do it, it's the man fault that they was dealing with. That woman will never be in a kingdom or in somebody's empire because she's not loyal. Women from that race, they don't mess with other men. They mess with that same man, and it's 20 of them, 10 of them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it be, if you don't notice, the baby daddies of this race, if they ain't got to deal with the mama tripping, they lives be perfectly fine. But I guarantee you, that baby mama, her life ain't never gonna be fine. I don't care if she meet a new man and he got kids or don't got kids and is in her life. It's gonna be horrible. Cause she ain't even gonna care what the kids think about. Ain't no man gonna force another woman on his kids and say, yeah, you gotta act like this y'all new mama. Like, ain't no man gonna do that. They know better. So, but women don't care. And you can go to the animal kingdom, the lion kingdom. They eat they mates' cubs. If they got cubs by another lion when they meet them. Shit, even the cubs grow up to be a lion, they'll kill the father to mate with the mother. So how the hell do human beings believe, oh, it's only this one race because I don't see in any other race being civil. It's always some issues. It be revenge, vendettas. You believe this man that you didn't conceive a child with is gonna love your child you can see with another man that you hate and despise more than this man. That's mental health, mental illness. It's women that I'm starting to notice in my life. It's women that I didn't chase or that didn't stick with me and they get pregnant by another man. They'll reach back to see how my life is going and then be mad. And they be mad. And I don't understand what you reach back to see what I got going on if you mad at your life. It's women that have contacted me and told me I'm the reason why they got baby daddies out here. And I'm not one of them. So how am I the reason? I didn't tell you to go sleep with them, man. I didn't ask you to go lay with them. But how am I the reason? You see, women don't want to take accountability for their mistakes. It's a lot of women that know that guy that they was cool with. It's just they wasn't they was too controlling. Or they had too many they weren't even controlling. They doubted themselves or the relationship because of their promiscuousness. Them trying to be slick. Them getting away with shit because they not even in that setting to be in a perfect or successful relationship with that man, so they take advantage of them sneaking or keeping secrets. Think about the women that's from 18 to 24 that don't have a home with a man and they're just staying with their parents or they got they're in college or they got roommates and they're just dating men. Once you have an opportunity to have your own living dwelling and you don't want a man in that space to only be that man in that space, that's why you got baby daddies. Because you want to play games and see who do this and see what they do and see who do that and do that. That's insecurity. That's some daddy issues. You know what I'm saying? Because You should know what a man can do and what he can't do. That's why you dealing with him. So for you to try to see something, that means you playing a game to see how far somebody will go. And in the end, these women get older. They will turn 30. They will turn 40. They will turn 50. Guess what? That man that turned 30, 40, 50, and 60 can still have kids. It's harder for a woman at 60 or 50 to have a kid than a woman at 30. It's plethora easier for a woman to have a kid in her 20s versus her 30s or 40s because your body changes. That man, he busts that nut. He could bust a nut in a different woman every day and have 30 kids and do that shit for the rest of his life. And them women will have to submit to him to get his attention because he got too much going on. So if you need my attention, you have to be pleasant. Because I got a lot of other kids. So I just want to drop that lesson, for the New Year's, new day. Everybody needs to wake up because everything ain't real. Money ain't real. But you got to get it because they print it every year, every day. But you got to get it to survive and make stuff happen. It's an incentive. But if you would do anything for material things that's not real, why wouldn't you do anything for the person that you actually want? You know what I'm saying? Before social media, women used to approach men if they wanted them and needed them. That was a fact. When social media came, women felt like they didn't have to approach. Go look at my profile. Go look at my pics. I got 1 million likes. You got 1 million people trying to fuck. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm a man. I don't give a fuck what we talk about, have it. If that shit ain't hitting, I ain't fucking with you. I'm not taking you serious unless I didn't hit. I'm not even calling you unless I didn't hit. I ain't calling to see if I can hit or take you out and spend money and all that. I know what I got. I know I got money. I know I can get a bunch of money. I know I can own a bunch of property. I know I can own a bunch of businesses. I know I can travel the world and have any woman I want. Because you cost anyway. One thing my grandfather told me, you got to pay anyway. I used to argue with, I ain't gonna argue, I used to debate with him. Like, man, I ain't paying. You know what I'm saying? But you got to pay for, if you go out of town with somebody, you got to pay for that trip. I mean, she can pay for it, but she got to be worth it to, build with you. So it's she paying for it or y'all paying for it together or y'all building and growing. But you know what I'm saying? When somebody argue or give you an attitude or feel appreciative, you be like, damn, that shit ain't even, I could have paid for that and not dealt with that. And all the women now today are prostitutes. 95% of them are. If they can't get it, the job too slow, I don't need a man, but you need some creepy man to pay them bills. So you gonna do what you gotta do, but you don't need a man. And how you gonna look at men if all the creeps paying for you? You gonna assume every man a creep. And how a man a creep because he's paying a service to watch. That's not creepy. That's real. Like, I paid my subscription to watch you. That's not creepy. I like watching you because I'm a horny motherfucker. That ain't creepy. A creepy motherfucker is somebody sneaking to watch you or turning their head to watch you. Not a motherfucker that's knowingly watching you and cool with you knowing they watching you. That ain't no creep. That's an attentive person. That ain't no creep. And women got this creep shit confused. Like, a creep is a motherfucker, Jeffrey Dahmer, sneaking around. You know what I'm saying? Peeking around corners. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that, what was that show? Me Too, or what was that guy when he was walking around following that girl and killed everybody to be his girl and shit? That's some creep shit. Not motherfucker watching you or want you to know they watching you. That ain't no creep shit. Cause y'all gonna call a man a creep that didn't pay for a service, gonna turn up on you. But that ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's disrespecting the person who paying the service. Like, that's like going sightseeing and a motherfucker say, you a creep. Man, I done walked up this mountain and paid to come out here. How the fuck I'm a creep? I'm sightseeing. I came to see the mountains. But it is what it is.